I've been thinking a lot about why making a decision about quitting your job or creating the business that you so desire. It's so difficult. And that's because it's not only a mental decision. It's your nervous system is also playing a huge role in this process. And that's what we need to understand. That our nervous system can either support us or protect us, even if it means staying in an unhealthy situation. A situation that is not bringing happiness to us. Our nervous system is always scanning for danger and safety. When we start thinking about quitting a job and going to a different job, or quitting a job to create the business that we want to create, that's the unknown. And the unknown, what it brings is fear of judgment, fear of failure, vulnerability. And that itself triggers our nervous system to go into a fight or flight. Our sympathetic system kicks in and we start mobilizing to bring us back to safety. And sometimes bringing us back to safety, what it does is really bringing us back to a situation that we want to leave. So think of, you're here, you're trying to make a decision. This is your joy, this is your love, this is your dream. And then your nervous system is here. Your nervous system is always trying to do the best to keep you safe, trying to do its best. But sometimes they're not aligned. They have different stories. They're two different people. So when we start thinking about those decisions that we want to make, which comes from the joy, the happiness, the desire that we have, our mind is also going to do a different job and is going to create the unknown. And the unknown comes with a lot of stories that have been given to you by your family, by your friends, by your surrounding peers. In our nervous system, what it does is like, okay, I can see that if I make this decision, we're not going to be safe. We're not going to be okay. So I'm going to trigger it. I'm going to start feeling like your heart rate go up. Your hands might start getting cold. You might start feeling jittery. And that's your nervous system trying to bring it back to a regulated state, to your parasympathetic. And if we keep battling, sometimes what happens is we go into the dorsal vagal state, which is you feel numb. You become immobilized. You freeze. And after that moment, what happens is, that's too much. I just want to go back to what I know. The known that we have is the fact that we're gonna be staying at the job that we want to leave. So we go back to safety. We go back to that place that we so desire to leave. And it just keeps going in a circle. And that's one of the reasons why we have to start understanding how we can work with our nervous system so that it can support us. It can support our decisions. Because our mind is going to do what our mind best does, which is going to bring memories based on the decisions that you're going to take. So what do I mean by that? When you want to create your job, a business, or when you're trying to leave a business, your memory can only think from a past memory. And if that past memory wasn't a good situation or wasn't a good choice, is going to trigger that again, is going to trigger your nervous system to go into fight or flight, which is going to try to bring it back to what you already know. And it goes in a circle. So that's why it's important for you to learn how to regulate your nervous system again. So those decisions that you're trying to make, that you know that you want to make, are going to be done faster, are going to be done quicker. And then you can start changing that conversation that you have with yourself. You can start supporting those memories that you have. So those memories can start supporting your nervous system, and your nervous system can start supporting your body, which your body will start taking action towards creating the life that you want to create. And that's one of the ways that we can work with it. So I hope you got a lot out of this. If you have any questions about it, just send me a DM. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I would love to hear them. Have a conversation. Have a wonderful day.